Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, that works.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, have I missed so much, Prabhu?
No, nothing. We just started yesterday. All the 3 days it was just.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now Keshav Prabhu will be with us, na Prabhuji?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Keshav Prabhu and Ishwar Prabhu both will be there.
Oh, great.
They will
Hari Bol,
inspire
Hari Bol,
us.
Hari Bol.
Yeah.
That works. Yes, Prabhuji, sure. Yes.
Okay. I was not here yesterday because I was in
Okay, we'll just quickly see that some rules are there.
So what was covered yesterday?
Yesterday we started with this, the new chapter, the second chapter.
Atta,
Yes, it was.
Atta Sunday.
Yes, it was done earlier, but then yesterday we just revised it once. I just quickly tell you this. Yes, this Sandhi, with the permission of everyone. So we have ik. Ik is a pratyahara. I, u, r, and r. And n is also a pratyahara. Ya, va, ra, and la. N is a pratyahara. So whenever there is a ik, and after ik, if you get any vowels, if this is how you see a junction where you have ik pratyahara, a member from a ik pratyahara, and following that you have any vowel, then the ik will be replaced by n. Accordingly, e will be replaced by ya, u will be replaced by va, r will be replaced by ra, r will be by la. So supporting this, how the substitution should come and where the operation should be performed, these two sutras they talk about. Tasmin iti nirdishte purvasya and sthanentartamaha. So these two sutras they tell you if there is saptami vibhakti in a sutra, then that sutra will hint you the place where the substitution have to come. So that will be purvasya, just immediately before that. Avyavahita varnantarena, this is very important. Varnantarena, in between the varnas, avyavahitasya, there shouldn't be any vyavahita, there shouldn't be any obstacle of any other character. It should be ik, it should be a member from ik. Immediately after the ik there should be ach. Then in that case this ik will be replaced by yan. This is a rule, right? And this, the place of operation will be told previous to this. Achi was given in Saptami, so ach will be this. So once we have this, then sthane taratamaha. Now the place of operation is defined. Now what is the substitution? So place of operation you have ivu rilre, but at one place you will have only one sthana. Either it will be e, u, or re, or re. But for this one sthana, you have four members waiting. Ya, va, ra, la. That is where you get into confusion. Whom should be called out? So there this sthanentartamaha comes there to assist you. It says that suppose if you have e is talu. Talu is the sthana for the e, and then yakara will also be talu. So if you have antaratama, if you have two characters which are very close to each other, and there the substitution have to come at the place of ik. Antaratama, between these two characters, what is it that you are going to measure is the sthana. So comparison based on sthana will be the solution to get what character have to come the replacement of this ivu rilri. So that's what it says is prasange sati sadrishatamas adesha syat. Okay, with these three sutras, we conclude that Sudhi and Upasya is the example. What is given here, Sudhi plus Upasya. E and U is there. This E will be replaced by Yakara. Then it will be Sudh. Yeah. Yes, Upasya. We conclude with this. So after this, so we have already achieved one word, but then along with this, there were other further sutras which could also be applied for that particular character. So you have this Suddha, particular word. This word, you can still apply some rules in this. Upasya. This is a situation. Anachicha. Anachicha says, Achaha parasya yaro dvevastaha na tu achi. All these vrittis have to be memorized because this is what ultimately will help you. Achaha parasya. After achaha, after ach. So ach is here. Ukara is ach here. Achaha paraha, parasya, yaraha. Yaraha, yar pratyahara. This dhakara is yar pratyahara. Yeah. And then this dhakara will get with doubling. Get with the doubling. Va, vikalpa, optionally. This rule will be applied optionally when na tu achi. Anything else is okay, but there shouldn't be ach. There shouldn't be a vowel. Then it should be a hal. In Siddhanta Kaumudi, na tu achi can also mean you have ach. So suppose you have ach. Suppose you have su, dha. After this, there is nothing there. Okay. In this case, whether this anachicha gets applied there, no, because this is they very clearly mentioned na tu achi means there should be a hal. It doesn't mean that no ach, no hal. Can it be valid? No, it cannot be valid. There should be a hal. Na tu achi. There should be a hal, and then this substitution happens here, where the dakara will become two. Dakara, it will become dha and dha, like this. In that case, if this is not valid, see, suppose the na tu achi is not valid, suppose everywhere such things will happen. If you say this su, suppose if you have, say, suppose man is a word, or pramana is a word, praman. Okay. Or Rajan, you can say Rajan. Rajan is a word. Okay. Rajan. Then Rajan, if you see this jakara, akara is there. After akara, you have, this is a member from yar pratyahara, and then after that there is no member. So even here the nakara will get doubled. So such discussions come there. Anyway, so what we see, this is the combination should be like this. You should have a vowel, then you should have a member from yar pratyahara, then you should have a consonant. In that case, this yar will be doubled. And after doubling, how it will be? It will be va, yar, yes, yar and consonant. Same dakara will be doubled. So that way you get this suddha dha ya upasya iti jate. With this, once you have this, then there is a sutra called jalam jash jashi. Jalam. So if you see this su dha dha ya. Jalam. Jalam is shashti, jash is pratama, and jashi is saptami. So jash should be paranimitta. So this is jash, and this is jal. In this case, jal and jash is there, so this jal will be replaced by jash. Jalam jash jashi. So dakara, jash varana, from the same ta varga only, it will be da. So it will be su, dha, dha, ya, upasya. Okay. That's why iti purva dakarasya dakaraha. You get purva dakarasya dakaraha. You get samyogantasya. After this is done, then you get these two sutras. Just like how you have this halantyam and tasya lopa, they just follow one behind the other. Similarly, samyogantasya lopa and alotyasya, they both run together. So I confirmed it again with my teacher yesterday. He is very clear. He said it's tasya lopa. He says if tasya, generally what happens, suppose, so see, we talked about samyogantasya. That means to say, suppose you have this su, dha, ya. This is a thing. So when you talk about shashti vibhakti, suppose when I talk about when I talk about keshavasya, suppose when I talk about keshavasya, anything in relation with that, I don't take only the last character. I will be taking the whole word. That's very clear. If you are telling samyogantasya, when you say, it means you are What is it that you are telling? You are just telling there is a word. At the end of the word, there is a samyoga varna. This is what you are saying, but you are not telling anything. The ending, you are not very specific about it. You are just saying samyogantasya. You are saying the ending is samyoganta. In that case, because it's in Shashti Vibhakti, so the whole thing, the whole word will be called for lopa. That's what it is. Samyogantam yat padam tasya lopaha syat. Because this rule is defined where the lopa is prapta, that's why this alontyasya comes. It says when the Shashti Vibhakti something is defined, you cannot consider the whole word, but you should only consider the antima al. So this rule says that alontyasya. Something which is defined in sixth case have to be wherever the place of operation or any kind of operation that you are doing, it should be only at the ending character, not the whole word. Okay, with this, you get this alontyasya sutra, and this alontyasya defines that Shashti nirdishta. Whatever is given in Shashti Vibhakti, antyasya alaha. It will be antya ala, the ending al, adeshaha syat. You will get all the operation to be done on that. So samyogantasya lopa, what it did, it says that wherever you have samyoga anta, in this case you have dakara and yakara, the last two characters. So this is samyoga varna and samyogantam yat padam tasya lopa syat. So with this alontyasya says it should be applied where the lopa is prapta for the whole word. Sudha, dha, ya. For the whole word, the lopa is prapta, but then alontyasya says no, it should be only prapta for the last character. And then with this, when we are about to delete this yakara, then iti ya lope prapte yanaha pratishedo vachyaha. So this yanaha pratishedo vachyaha, that vartika comes, and then the vartika says if yakara, vakara, or lakara, or rakara, if it's samyoga antam padam, at the end of a samyoga varna, you have this yakara, vakara, rakara, or lakara, that is pratishedo vachya. It doesn't undergo any lopa. So in that way, you just leave it like that. So finally, you end up like this. Sudhyupasya. And then yes, we worked out all these examples yesterday. Okay. Is it clear? Anything? Any doubts?
Actually, after from Jhalam Shashi, I did till the last sutra only when I was in the previous class. So it's not that much clear, Prabhu, as the pace. So sorry, Prabhu, as the pace was little fast, Prabhu, so wasn't able to get enough. Yes.
Yeah, I maybe on the revision day we will focus on this. Okay.
Okay, done, Prabhuji. Done.
Yeah, you don't need to right now. You don't need to understand much about this. You just understand until here. Iko edachi and tasminiti nirdeshe purvasa, that's enough. Because all this jalam, jashashi, samyogantasya lopa, frequently we will be using it ahead. So during the revision class, we can focus on this. Okay. Then we go to the next sutra, yacho yava yavaha. Okay, we'll split up this now. Yachaha, I, au, I, au. Yachaha, I, au, I, au. Okay, we have split up this. This because of some rule, this will become yacho. Okay, after this yacho and this akara is there will be a purva rupa. So this will turn up like this. Yacho, there will be avagraha, and then you mix up everything. So ya and a will mix together. It will be ya. Va and a will mix together. It will be va. And then ya and a will mix together. It will be ya. And va will be there. And then this is a samasaka. Then after that you apply this rule. What you add some suffixes like swadi. So there will be su pratyaya here, and it will become yacho yava yavaha. Okay, this is pratama completely. Pratama. Okay, yechaha. If you split this, then I can tell you yechaha. Krama. This is Shashti. Yechaha. I, au, I, au. These are all adesha. Okay, what is that adesha? We will see. Yes. Yechaha means it is Shashti. And what is Yech Pratyahara contains? What members?
A O I O.
A-O-A-O.
Yes. A, O, I, O. A, O, I, O. And then Kramad. Kramad means sequentially. Sequentially. Kramad, I is here. See, I, Au, I, Au. Yete, Syuhu. Let these be the Adesha. Let these be the substitution. Achi. What is Achi now?
Ach ka saptami.
Very good. Okay. This is how you have to understand. When you understand like this, then it will be very easy. Okay. Achi is Saptami. Achka Saptami. That's fine. What is Achi means?
A I U Ri A
Yes,
O I
that's-
O.
Yes, that is Pratyahara. That's right. But what is that Ikara? Achi. What does Saptami mean?
Locative.
In ach.
Yeah, in
that's-
Ach. At Ach. In the place of Ach. Adesh.
No, that's not in Ach. That is Paranimitta. Saptam anything
Paranimitta, okay.
defined. Paranimitta. Yes. This is what have to be understood. So that means you have H and you have Ach here. So a member from H,
I still
then-
don't get this online.
Achi is Saptami.
I don't get this online at all. So,
Okay. I will tell you. I'm yet to tell this. Yeah. So if you have a member from H Pratyahara, okay. Suppose you have a word, and at the end of a word, you have a member from this A O I O, any member. Okay. And following that member, you have another word, and then the beginning of the character or the beginning of the word is a member from Ach. This is what it says. In that case, A will be substituted with I, O will be Au, I will be I, and Au will be Au. This is how the substitution happens. And how do you say that? This is how one-to-one you have to take here, because see, now here there is no sthana defined. A sthana is kanta talo. I, where is I? Where is the kanta or talo? In that case, how do you take it? So the next sutra comes to explain this. Yatha sankhya manudesha samana. We'll see that. Okay, before this you see, Yechaha. Yechaha is A, O, I, Au. And then Kramat. Kramat means in the sequential way. Okay, how you have to take from here. That is I. So this is, you see, Kramat, I. Then it becomes Kramadaya. Okay, this is Kramat. This is Mat. Kramat is Panchami. Krama becomes Kramat. Panchami Vibhakti. Kramat means from this sequentially. Okay, I. A will be replaced by I. O will be replaced by the next character, Au, the next word. And I will be replaced by I. And Au will be replaced by Au. When? So this, now you see this is Shashti. These are the sthana. A, O, I, Au is the sthana. And I, Au, I, Av is the Adesha. And then that is in Pratama. Now Achi is Saptami. That means if a Ach is following, A, O, I, Au, then you have the substitution I, Au, I, Au. This is a substitution. Okay, we see this. We see the example. See, Hare, Ye. Hare, Ye. This is a word. Hare plus Ye. Okay. If you see the member at the last of Har, this is Ye and plus Ye. Okay, so this is a member from H Pratyahara and this is a member belong to Ach. So now you have H and Ach. The member from H Pratyahara and a member from Ach Pratyahara. They are in Samhita. They are very close in conjugation. At this point, what is this varna? Ekara. So what will be the substitution now? I. Okay, I will be the substitution here. And when I comes, what happens? You see here. You have this her, I will be there as it is. And then you have ye. So they'll just mix up. That's all. It will be haraye. See. Okay. Hare ye has become haraye. Okay. This is clear? Yes. You see the next example. Next example is Vishnu. Vishnu ye. So the ending is what? Vokara. After Vokara, you have ye. So you have wo belongs to H pratyahara and ye belongs to ach. So wo will be replaced by what?
Av.
Av. That's all. So this will be Vishnu. Vishnu. Av. Av. Ye. It will be Vishnave. Vishnave. Is it clear? We'll see the other two examples. This is Nai Akaha. Nai plus Akaha. Nai Akaha. What it becomes? I will be there. I will be replaced by what?
I.
So this will be Na I Akaha. It will become Nayakaha. Nayakaha means the leader. Neta. Right? Nayakaha. Person who leads is called as a leader. Nai. Okay. Niya prapane. Yeah. Niya prapane. Dhatu. That is Naya prapane or Niya prapane. Okay. Then the last word we take this. This is Pau Akaha. Pau Akaha will become Pavakaha. How? Au will be replaced by Av now. So this will be Pa. Au will be replaced by Av, and then Akaha. So this will be Pavakaha. Just join together. Pavakaha. So we'll see such example. This is called Ayadesha Sandhi. Okay. Now, how do you get this? What is the rule that H is there? Kram. So when you have 4 members in a group, that is a sthana, and you have 4 members, they're waiting for Adesha, the substitution that's supposed to come. Then what is the understanding? How do you take them? Can you take anything randomly? No. It says that's what it says. Now the next rule talks about that. Yatha sankyam. Yatha sankyam. Yatha sankyam means as how the numbers are there. The sankhya means the numbers or the quantity. Yatha, just like. Just that whatever the numbers that are available. Yatha sankyam anudeshaha. You have to, anudeshaha means have to adopt. Samanam. Samanam means 1 to 1. 1 to 1 you have to adopt. When you have equal number of sthana and equal number of adesha, the members, there should be a 1 to 1 mapping between them. So that 1 to 1 will be the replacement at the place of that sthana. So that's what it says. Yatha sankyam anudesha samanam. It says sama sambandhi. Sama means equality. Sama sambandhi. When there is a sambandha between 2 groups, you have a group of 4 members, you have a group of 4 members, then there is sama sambandhi. Sama sambandhi means equal numbers. Equal numbers are the group. Vidhir yatha sankyam, and sama sambandhi vidhir yatha sankyam. Yatha sankyam means as much the number that you have. Yatha sankyam syat. Okay, as much as number that you have, yatha sankyam, the vidhi will come as sama sambandhi, 1 to 1 mutual understanding. So that's why you end up with this examples. So this sutra talks about how do you take the numbers, or how do you take the adesha as per the group numbers. You have 4 Sthana, you have 4 adesha. There should be 1-to-1 mapping. Yatha sankyam anudeshaha samanam. Because that's why Panini has given as it is. Yachaha kramad. Otherwise, he would have jumbled up. Anyway, he would have jumbled up and then he would have told, you take it according to sthana or something like that. But here, such things cannot be applied. So that's the reason you have this. Panini has already defined. Yachaha kramad. I, out. That's why this H also have to be remembered like that. You cannot make, he cannot say ye, I, o, out. Don't do that because pratyahara is flowing like that. Ye, o, I, out. H pratyahara is ye, o, I, out. Accordingly, krama, I, out. Ete, syuhu, achi. Is that clear? Any doubt? Keshav Prabhu, is it okay? Ishwar Prabhu, how about you? You're muted, can't hear you.
I am following slowly. I still find it.
Okay, it's just a,
These rules.
Ah.
I mean, some of these rules I know before, but I have to follow this sutra with this.
Ah.
Just because some of these rules I know people studied the
Yeah.
studied the Harinamamrita Vyakarana.
Yes.
So if I some of this, but in a different methodology.
Hmm.
I just have to see how this is connected. It's really
Yeah, same.
But
The rules,
I'm following it, but just a little bit complex.
okay, the same thing, but then it's given in a different way. That's all. Rules are same because ultimately the ending is same, right? The ishta siddhi of the rupa siddhi of a particular word is same, whether it comes from Panini Vyakarana or whether it comes from Harinam Gupta. So it's one and the same. Just that the approach or understanding will be a little bit different. That's all. Is it clear, Ram Prabhu and Chandrika Mataji, Bharti Mataji? Is it okay?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes. That's why I was telling you that please remember all this pratyahara. Okay. Maybe in last 10 minutes, I'll just tell you about how we understand the pratyahara in a better way. Okay, we'll just finish this last sutra today. Vantoi pratyaye. Va antaha. Va antaha means something, the ending with vakara. Vakara is the ending. It is called va antaha. It is va antaha. Vakara. Va antaha. Va antaha becomes vantaha. Vantaha e. E, now what it is e? What is e? Same thing. How achi you have? E also like that only. But e is not a pratyahara now. E is a character. Okay, so yakara, ya. This is halanta. Ya will become e in saptami. Okay. E is saptami means what it means? It is paranimitta. 7. Okay. Vantaha, va antaha will be shashti now. Shashti, E is saptami and pratyaye. Pratyaye is also saptami. Okay. What it says, that means, see, pratyaya and E is both are saptami. That means these two mix together now. That means yakara adi pratyaya. It means ya pratyaya. So if you see this, yakara adhau, yakara adhau, pratyaye pare, vod out, vod auto rau, av, vod auto ho, av, yetau staha. What happens now? See, vantoi pratyay. It says yakarado pratyay pare. Now vantau, where do you get this vantau from the previous sutra? Yecho yava yavaha. Which are the substitution place where you get the vakara ending? It's from here, au and av. So only these two are taken now. That they are called as vanta. And how does this vanta come? Only when you have okara and aukara, right? Only this okara and aukara will give you au and av. So when you have this au and av, this is vakara ending. That's why they are called as vanta. Vakara ending. So these are called as vanta. And these vantas, Okay, these vantas, what are that? Au and au. At the ending of a word, say at the ending of a word where you have au and au, these are called vantaha, va antaha. This e pratyaye. Pratyaya is a visheshana for yakara. That means anything that starts with yakara adau. A pratyaya that begins with yakara, then what happens? This oath and out. Oath and out. So au and au, how did it come out? It came out because of o and au, right? O and au. So previous sutra, yacho yava yavaha, what it was saying? If you have h and ahead of h you should have ach, then h will be replaced by I au. These four members. But now you see this. This is not ach. This is hal. Yakara is hal. But the special case is given that yakara should be the beginning of a pratyaya. There should be a suffix. This yakara should be the beginning of a suffix. In that case, o and au will take up au and au. Au and au. This is in connection with the previous sutra. That is yacho yava yavaha. In connection with the previous sutra, what it says, o and au will become au and au. Pare odautor au etau staha. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, Prabhuji. Now we can hear.
Yeah, there is no power. Power just went off. Okay. So yakara should be there. Yakara, the beginning of a pratyaya. Any pratyaya is there, yakara should be there at the beginning. Then this o and au will take up au and au as a substitution, following yacho yava yavaha. That's what it says. Vanto yi pratyaye. Earlier it was just ach. Now only yakarada pratyaya is added up, and they are saying that o and au will also take up au and au. Okay, we see the examples now. It is go, yum, go, yum. Okay, go, yum. If you have this, gokara is there, and this is yakarado pratyaya. Okay, then what happens? O vanto yi pratyaya. In accordance with this, what it says, okara will become what? Au. Okara will become au and yam. So this will be gavyam. Okay. Okay. The next example you see. Now, yam. Yam is a pratyaya now, suffix. You will know that when you go to this tadita and kridanta, you will know such pratyayas, many pratyayas will come like that, suffixes. So now and yam. Now this is aukara. This belongs to h, and this au will be replaced by au, and yakara, the pratyaya is there ahead of this. So because of that, this au will become au, and it will be navyam. Clear? This is because of this rule. Vantoi pratyaye. That's all. Okay, and then they are giving a vartika here. Adva parimanecha. Adva parimana. Generally, it is told that there is a home. Okay, you have a home, and then you have your cow shed here. Okay, so what happens is you leave the cows in the morning. Okay, and they go around grazing everywhere. They'll just graze. So they can go around here. Okay, they know how far they have to go. Okay, and beyond which they will not go, because they know that they will be released for herding at the morning, and then when the sun comes almost when the sun is about to set, they know how far they have to go so that they can come back by evening. So the cows, they have this knowledge. Okay, this is one thing. The other way is, suppose the house owner or the malik, he comes out of the home and he calls the cow, and then the cow will come running, right? So cow will go only to that extent where it can hear the owner's call. Okay, that is also called as adva parimana. Okay, parimana means to measure. Okay, parimana is measure. So gav yuti. So here, what they are saying is this yuti is a shabda. Yuti is a shabda. It's not a pratyaya. It is like a word. You can say it's a word. Yuti is a word. But here, this go and yuti have converted to gav yuti. Although no rule is being applied here. Okay. That's why they are saying adva parimanecha. So at some places it has formed like this also. Yuti is a shabda. It is not a pratyaya. No rule is supporting for go and yuti. There is no rule that is saying that vokara will be replaced by av. If this yakara is there, but it's not a pratyaya. How is this possible? It is possible because certain things we'll see in Panini Vyakarana, they come as it is naturally, without rules. They have come because of nipatana. They say nipatana. Nipatana means without any rules, the words they exist. Some words, Panini will tell that. The acharyas will tell that which words are such things. Overall, you will see that. So gavyuti has come out like that. Gavyuti. That's all. Adva parimanecha. Okay.
So how we will be able to recognize those words, Prabhuji, as you just did?
Very few words those are.
Okay.
So such words will be told. When we read the Vartika and when we read all the commentaries, such words will be told very clearly that this has come out not because of any rules, they have come out as it is. Like this Lakshmi word is there, right? Lakshmi. This Lakshmi word, there is no any rule from which had made this word Lakshmi. Lakshmi comes as it is. There is no vyutpatti for this. Not vyutpatti in the sense, you cannot find a pakriya for this, how to get a Lakshmi word. Okay, suppose Rama word is there. Rama word is coming from Ramu Kridayam Dhatu. You apply certain rules, then it will come Rama. Then if you put tap, then it will be Rama. Rama. Such things can be formed where the verbal root is there and then you get it. But Lakshmi word is not like that. It comes directly without any root. But there is a verbal root. Laksha, Dhatu is there. But from that Dhatu, it doesn't come like this. So such things are given. So Gavyuti is like that. It has come Adva Parimanecha. In terms of measurement, you use this word. Is it clear? Any discussion? Okay. Okay, we'll just see this about the Pratyahara.
Prabhuji?
Yes.
Prabhuji, this Vanto Yi Pratyay is in supporting of the previous sutra, na?
Yes.
Huh?
This is like this is like a Visheshana. In the sense, Yacho Yava Yava, you have a general rule, and then Vanto Yi Pratyay is just a subsection of that.
उसमें क्या था कि H is followed by
H is followed by Acha.
Acha. And
here,
in this
O and Au is followed by E Yakaradi Pratyaya. That's all.
Yes, Prabhu.
That's why he gave this Vanta. Vanta means Vakara ending. How can you make a Pratyahara with O and Au? It's not possible. Because in between I you have. So that's why he called it as Vanta. Vakara Anta. And that is in relation with the previous one. Vantoi Pratyaye. So this, if you see this.
Vakar Anta means after substitution, whatever
after,
word
yes,
is
after substitution. After substitution, what comes out is Pakara Anta. You see the number. This is 6178, and this is 6179. You see, immediately after this, the rule. Okay, that is how you see the same subject of discussion is going on. Yacho yava yavaha. If you see this, are you able to follow, Mataji? This is 6178. Yes. And if you see this Vanto E Pratyaya, you see here, this is 6179. Sorry, 61. And this is 6178. Immediately after this rule is there. Okay, we'll just see this Pratyahara. How do we understand this Pratyahara? So anyway, Aimun until the Ach is anyway clear for most of the devotees, right? Ach is anyway clear, okay, with all the Pratyahara. Then Ha, Ya, Va, Ra, Ta, and Lan. Okay. This after this Nyamagananam flows down, right? After this, you have Nya, Ma, Na, 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 and then Jha, Bha, Ya, then Gha, Dha, Dha, then Jha, Bha, Gha, Dha, Dha, then Ha, Pa, Cha, Ta, Tha, Cha, Ta, Ta, Kha, Ha. Okay, if you see this, then you have Am I audible? Hare Krishna.
Yes.
Okay. Nyamagananam here. Okay. Then Jabai, Ghadadash, Jabagadash. Then Kafa Chatata, Chata Tau here. Then Kapai. Like this. You see this? That's all you need to remember. Then you have Shashasa Hal. You have Sha, Sha, Sa, then Ha. That will be Shashasar Hal. You see this? So you number them like this. This will be very helpful for you. You number it like this. This is number 5. This is 5, fifth column. This is fourth column. This is third column, second column, and first column. Okay. Ha, Ya, Va. Ha is Ushmana and Ya, Va, Rala almost comes together, right? Ha, Ya, Va, Rala. Ya, Va, Rala. So when you talk about Yan Pratyahara, it will be like this all throughout, right? Now, when you see this, so you number them always like this. In your mind, you always have this setup 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You focus mainly on this region. All other regions are very easy to understand, and most of the rules will be used with this. Generally, you get used here only. Nyamagananam will be the fifth column. Okay, there is no pratyahara with makara at the end. Yes, there is a pratyahara called as pratyahara that we will see later. Apart from that, there is no any pratyahara taking only anunasika. Okay, so there is no pratyahara here. But nya, jhapai, there is pratyahara. Nyaya pratyahara will be there. Okay, so this can be noted down, right? And then this jash, yes, basho bash, there will be a sutra. Ekacha basho bash, there will be a sutra for that. There shakara will be there. Okay, so if you see this is a fourth column. Always keep this in the mind. In the fourth column, you have nya, sha, and then sha. It goes backward. You see, sha and sha. the sha, the second sha, murdhanya sha, will be given more preference. Okay, and then talavya sha will be given less preference. So that's why it ends up in the third column. So jaba gadadash, whenever the jash pratyahara is talked about, it's only talking about. So you see this, when shakara is called out, shakara will be the last. After that, there are no any shakaras. Okay, this is the only place the shakara ends. Wherever the shakara ends, you understand, okay, this will be ending until third column. Anything that you take, suppose if you take hash pratyahara, hash, okay, I have to start from ha, and shakara means it will be ending in the third column. That means 5, 4, 3, everything will be taken until the third column ending. So this is how you analyze. Okay, and if shakara is there, leaving the third column, whatever is there before this and the starting member, everything will be taken. Okay, then same thing, when you do this kafa chatatau, you will not have any pratyahara with vakara. Until now, I am not seen. Okay, so this is not there, but it's given as a part. There is no any pratyahara with vakara. No pratyaharas are there ending. Okay, but you have pratyahara with yakara. So when kaya pratyahara is called out, kaya pratyahara, it will be kafa chatatau kapai. That's all. Only these you have to remember. See, only this shakara, and yakara. That's all. If you remember this is sufficient. So whenever the fourth column is there, fourth column will end with shakara. The third column will end with shakara. So the beginning character can be anything, but you see the ending character. If the pratyahara is ending with murdhanya shakara, then it will be until the fourth column. If it's ending with talavya shakara, then it will be until the third column. That's all. And then after this, the kar will be taken until this, where kafa chatatau kapai shasasar until here. This is how once you write down all this, Maheshwar Sutra, and sit with the Maheshwar Sutra with the pratyahara, just 1 or 2 hours you just analyze and logically work out how things have been arranged. Then it will be very clear. This is an easy way. This is how I remembered the Maheshwara Sutra with the pratyahara. Is it okay? Is there anything?
So Hayabaralat, you have to.
Yes.
Hayabaralat, you have to. So it goes together with the other
Yes.
ones.
Yes, it goes like this in the backward direction. Hayavarat, Land, Yamagananam, Jhabai Gadadash. So it goes like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then you will have Ushmana, Shashasa, Ha. And it ends there. Is that okay?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Keshav Prabhu, is it okay?
Yeah, I have to sit and I have to look at it and analyze it and understand. It's
okay. So can we end here? Bharati Mataji, you have anything? Chandrika Mataji, is it okay?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay.
Today morning itself, I memorized like that. But you are saying, na, because yesterday you were saying, na, 4, 3, 2, 1. So today
Yes.
morning I was seeing how you did it. 4, 3, 2, 1. So I memorized like that.
Yeah, because when you remember through that number, then you don't have to worry about the character. You just take that number and apply everywhere. 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, like that. Because that major portion of the consonant is existing there, 25 consonants. And then apart from that, 4 on the top and 4 at the bottom. And Hakara will be added on the top. That's all. Yavarala with Hakara and Shashasa with Hakara later. That's all. Where that Hakara will be used for Jal. Jal Pratyahara, when he makes it, he wants to add Hakara there, but he just want to neglect the Yamagananam, Yavarala, Antastha. So that's why he has taken this Hakara at the end also to add up there. Yes, such thing can be seen there. Yes, Chandrika Mataji, you have anything to say?
Nothing. Thank you, Prabhu.
Okay.
Just need to
Okay. Vansha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyev cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavibhyo. Thank you. We'll meet tomorrow.